Hello, and welcome to the Beat Diabetes podcast. I'm your host, Kirsten Adams. I am a public health major, learning the ways of helping people be aware of health issues. A major health issue in the United States is type 2 diabetes. It is a chronic disease affecting around 34 million Americans. There are 1.5 million new cases reported a year. This is a real problem, but did you know that it is preventable? That is what we are going to be talking about today, so let's get started. We all know someone that is affected by type 2 diabetes, whether they are a family member, friend, or even if it is you. So we kind of see how bad it is. The constant monitoring of blood sugar levels and then seeing their bodies get worse and worse from constant side effects. Diabetes is very damaging to the body. Did you know that adults that have diabetes are more likely to die from a heart attack or a stroke? It also affects your eyes. More than one-fourth of diabetics have retinopathy, which causes vision loss or even blindness. Diabetes also contributes to 44% of all new cases of kidney failure, which means they have to be on dialysis. There are also 73,000 lower limb amputations a year just from diabetes. This is all really scary, but I have seen it firsthand. My mom was a type 2 diabetic, and it was a really hard thing. I saw her go through all of this. She had to go to dialysis 3 days a week, which was really hard and draining on her body. She was completely blind in one eye, and the other one had a cataract on it, which they were afraid to remove because they didn't want her to go blind in both eyes. She was constantly in and out of the hospital because of complications. She could not walk on her own near the end of her life because of her feet. I saw my dad have to take complete care of her. When she died, the cause was heart failure. It was so hard to see her go through all of that, and it was really sad for us never knowing how much longer we had with her. She did not have a good quality of life and ended up dying at the early age of 67. I don't want you or someone you love to have to go through that, especially if it is preventable. You are wondering how that is. Well, first and foremost, if you are 45 years or older, if you are overweight, do not get a lot of exercise, or if you have family members that have it, go get checked. Go to your doctor's office and have them test you to see if you are pre-diabetic or diabetic. If you are pre-diabetic, you are in luck. 1 in 3 people have pre-diabetes, but only 84% of them know they have it. Prediabetes means that you have a higher than normal blood sugar level, but it is not high enough to be considered type 2 diabetes yet, which means it is reversible, all by making a few simple lifestyle changes. I will go through those right now. First, get up and get moving. Your body needs a little exercise. It's good for your heart and your whole body. If you're thinking you don't want to spend money on a gym or don't want to go, that's okay because you just need to do some form of physical activity, 30 minutes a day and 5 days a week. That could be something as simple as going on a brisk walk. Just something to get your heart rate going. Next, you need to eat better. If you are one of those people that are so busy that you hit the fast food restaurants on the way home from work all the time, you need to change that. Make it a priority to plan your meals for the week and go grocery shopping. There are so many recipes that you can look up online for diabetes. All you have to do is search for them. This also gives you an idea of what you should or should not be eating. The last thing you need to do is lose weight. Luckily, this goes right along with exercising and eating better. If you change those two things, losing weight will happen. You need to lose a modest amount of weight of 5 to 7% of your body weight. This is just 10 to 14 pounds for a 200-pound person. And that is it. These are very doable things that can really change the outcome of your life. So, if you find out you are pre-diabetic, take control of your life and reverse it. Don't get to the point where you have type 2 diabetes. Take care of yourself. And if it is someone you love, help them and encourage them through this. They will need that. If you already have type 2 diabetes, you can still do these 3 things to help control your diabetes so it doesn't get out of hand. Let's beat diabetes. Thank you all for taking the time to listen. Until next time, take care of yourselves. My resources came from the CDC website and Medical News Today.